morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's another Wednesday in the Cassie calendar, and finally January have finished. Guys, I'm so happy. I'm so pumped about February because it's the lovers month. Can I get an amen, guys? So guys, I was first of all, I wanted to say thank you to those people that watched my video last week. You guys keep me going. You guys watch these videos, you comment, and your comments give me joy. Whether it's good comments or it's bad comments, at least it shows that there are people watching and listening, because you have to listen in order to assimilate and comment. So yes, last week, no, it wasn't last week, I think it was a few days back, I was watching Toke Moments. Shout out to Toke Makinwa again. I was watching Toke Moments, and I realized that a lot of people have fantasies about what they think love is and what they think a relationship is, and I decided to ask this question: is love really enough to sustain a relationship? What do you think? Do you think love is enough to sustain a relationship? Do you think it's really all about love and sex? Because I mean, sex is part of it. But do you think love is like really enough to sustain a relationship? Because I don't think so. I think there's so much more to a relationship than love, and that is what I'm going to be talking about in this video, so stay tuned. So guys, today I decided to discuss a couple of things that sustain a relationship aside love and sex. One, acceptance. You should be able to accept whoever your significant other is, the different qualities the person comes with, in as much as we should all try to change and get better and do better. You should be able to accept the person the way he or she is. Like, don't come and want to change anybody. I say this thing a lot. Don't try to change the person. Let the person change of his own accord or her own accord. Like, if the person is somebody that doesn't really know how to show affection, if the person is somebody that, says I love you like once in a week or like once in 3 weeks, but says it when he or she means it, then I think you should accept and live with that. Don't start putting the person under some type of pressure to start, professing love every now and then, because at some point it's going to be fake. It's going to be, not fake love, but like, it's not going to come out true and from the heart, because all these type of things should come from the heart. I hear situations where people say, oh my god, my boyfriend doesn't tell me I love you every time, or oh my god, my girlfriend doesn't tell me I love you every time. She doesn't profess her love, he doesn't profess it. And that is fine. Nobody goes around singing I love you like song. I mean, Jesus. If he or she is somebody that doesn't know how to, express himself or express herself, you accept the person that way. And then if the person sees you expressing yourself, it kind of rubs off on the person. If the person likes you, it kind of rubs off, and the person will actually start learning how to express himself. But don't put anybody under some certain type of pressure. You guys should be able to, like, enjoy each other basically without having sex and stuff. So yeah, friendship is like really very important. So if whoever you're in a relationship is not your friend, then I feel like you should try being friends with the person. Try to like cultivate that friendship, because at some point of the relationship things will go far, and it's the fact that you're friends that will keep you going. This is the bitter truth, and nobody can tell you anything if that this is the bitter truth. Honestly, this is it. So third of all, self-love. Self-love is very, very essential for a successful relationship. In as much as the relationship is between two people, loving yourself is what will keep whoever it is that loves you in love with you. Like, when you love yourself, whoever it is that you're in a relationship with would love you, because that love you have for yourself tends to like rub off on other people, and they tend to love you. Like, I don't know, it tends to give you some certain type of confidence, and it tends to make you think of you first before anything. You think of things that how it affects you. In as much as self-love and selfishness is like two different things, but self-love, you have to be kind to yourself. You have to, don't punish yourself to please other people. You have to forgive yourself when you make certain mistakes and move on, because that is like something I feel like a lot of us don't know how to do. A lot of us don't know how to forgive ourselves. A lot of us continually bite ourselves over things. You have to forgive yourself and move on. And then you have to not hold on to excess baggage. Like, maybe something happened to you when you were like years, like 2 years or 3 years or 4 years old, and then you now start holding on to it and making it part of the reasons why you place some certain type of judgments. You have to let go of stuff like that, and that is what you do. That is what comes with self-love. You can't love yourself and be holding on to something. Don't lose yourself trying to get somebody else. That's still under self-love. In as much as you like a person, you like the person's company and stuff, don't lose yourself trying to like attract somebody else. Don't lose yourself trying to like score, or I must hook this boy, I must hook this girl, and then forget who you actually are. You forget your principles, you forget your morals, you forget your beliefs, especially religious wise, religion wise, especially religion wise. Don't lose yourself trying to like get somebody else. Openness. I feel like communication. Openness has to do with communication. Openness has to do with, being open-minded, being an open-minded person. Basically, you're open to different suggestions by your significant other or your best friend or whoever it is you're trying to build this relationship. Don't be rigid. Jesus, nobody likes rigid people. Nobody in the world likes rigid people. See, as much as people will tell you, oh my god, I like somebody that's principled, I like somebody that's firm, nobody likes a rigid person. What is a rigid person? A rigid person is somebody that doesn't know how to compromise at some point. A rigid person is somebody that if you want to eat gari and everybody else does not want to eat gari, you must eat your gari, or you don't care what it costs other people, but you must eat your gari. In as much as you should have your principles, don't be rigid. Another thing that I feel like sustains relationship aside, love and sex is trust and respect. I feel like respect and trust go hand in hand. If you respect a person, then you trust the person. Well, respect is very important. Respecting the person's privacies, respecting the person's beliefs, respecting the person's religion, respecting the person's boundaries, basically just not talking to the person like you own the person. And this is like something a lot of guys do. A lot of guys just come up to you and just talk to you like they pay your freaking bills and maybe they gave birth to you. I mean, in as much as maybe there are some guys that actually pay bills for their girls and stuff, you shouldn't walk up to anybody feeling entitled. Jesus. So yeah, respect is really important, because if you don't respect your significant other, you find yourself doing things like cheating. You find yourself doing things like, talking bad about the person when the person is not there with your friends and all that. But if you respect the person, even where you hear somebody talking about your significant other, and that's the thing, if you respect the person, people around you will respect that person. What you call your dog, there's something my mom always says, what you call your dog is what people will call it. If you call your dog a fool, people around you is going to call the person a fool. If you call your dog, a good dog, people around you are going to call the dog a good dog. So what you call your significant other is what people that associate with you will call the person. You get? So respect has a way of affecting people around you to respect that person too. So when you see situations where maybe a man is married to a woman and then his mom or his family members don't respect her, it's because of the way he presented her to them. Correct me if I'm wrong. Then trust is actually also another important thing in a relationship. Trust is like really, really important, because if you don't trust your significant other, then you just be having doubts here and there. If you see a person taking picture with a guy or a girl, you start having trust doubts, you start having trust issues, you start thinking that, okay, this person is cheating on me, when actually the person might not be cheating on you. So yeah, trust is like a really, really important thing in a relationship. That's like one of the major important things in a relationship after love. And then what other thing? And then fights is another thing, like having quarrels and fights now and then is another thing that I feel like helps to sustain relationships, because you don't know how much you value a person until you actually go a day or two or a week without hearing from the person, without giving the person gist and stuff. Like when you quarrel with your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your parents, it sort of reminds you that, okay, I actually love this person, because you see that something is missing in your life. Like something is actually actively missing. In as much as you're going about your daily activity and stuff, sometimes you just take a chill. Like you go online on WhatsApp and the person is not sending you a message and you're like, oh my god, I forgot we're quarreling. Jesus, I really need to get off this quarrel, because yeah, that sort of like reminds you of the reasons why you got into the relationship in the first place. So I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that quarreling in a relationship or having fights occasionally in a relationship is really good. It helps to strengthen the bond, and then it helps you to get to know your partner better, to know the kind of things the person likes and the kind of things the person doesn't like and all that. So yeah, I think quarreling in every relationship is like really important every now and then. So guys, we've come to the end of today's video. I want to drop this quote before I leave, and it's like one of my favorite quotes in the world. It's like, you are made out of love, and if you don't love yourself first, how can you then love another person? And then I also want to know your opinions on if you guys feel that and I also want to know what you guys think. Is love enough to hold a relationship, or are there other tips that I did not mention that you'd like to mention in the comment section? Please do. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, tell me in the comment section. Don't give it a thumbs down, just tell me in the comment section. And then please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, which I recently started doing again. Yeah, that's basically it. Follow me on all my social media handles. I'm going to drop I'm going to drop the links down here. My mouth is spinning me and I feel tired. So guys, today I decided to do one shout out before I leave, and today's shout out goes to two people. One person that I know, she always watches my video and she always comments and she always sends me private messages of how much she loves them. And she's my friend, but she's been so supportive, so I decided to give her a shout out here. Wendy, Onyi, Wendy. I just want to say thank you so much, Wendy. You have pushed me hard. You have, corrected me. You have, I don't even know. I just want to say thank you. Honestly, I really, really appreciate you in my life and in the life of our YouTube channel. And also, I want to give a shout out to Toke Makinwa. She's somebody that I watch her videos and she gives me so much joy. I watch her videos and I learn. I watch her videos and I get inspiration of what to do on my own channel. So it's like, I just want to say, keep doing what you're doing, Toke, if you ever see this video. So yeah, basically. That's about it. We're done. I enjoyed filming this. I love you guys so much. My Jesus, 20 minutes. I love you guys from the depth of my heart. Have a lovely week ahead. See you next week.